Cześć, this is Kamila. Today we're gonna talk about self-photography. If you want to learn more how to start, you are curious what gear I'm using, or you want to see evolution of my self-photography skill, stay with me, so let's dive in. Hello again, this is Kamila from Polish Marketplace. So let's start from my story. I started my online boutique, Polish Marketplace, in 2020, and that's why I had to learn more and I wanted to learn more about self-photography. At the beginning it was very overwhelming because, unfortunately I compared my work, my creation, my creativity to another creators, which was not a good idea. Don't get me wrong, it's great to get inspired. However, let yourself be a beginner. Let yourself to enjoy this path and learn along the way. You need practice. This is all you need, patience and practice. And I was looking for, my biggest inspiration was Kika and Sorella. However, I was looking for a video step by step how to start. And that's why I'm creating this video, because I think it will be very beneficial for you and you can learn how to do it on your own. So basically I started to learn more in 2020 in April, March. And at the beginning I used just, my iPhone and I bought, some cheap tripod like this one, and I spent less than 20 bucks, and also I used this remote. So basically in this way I was able to connect those two devices, so this remote to my phone, and in this way I took a photo, but unfortunately I wasn't able to see that, so I took a lot of photos, a lot of, so I'm gonna show you and only few of them were right. At the beginning I recommend using just iPhone, because in this way you can see if you like it or if you want to invest more or not. It's not for you. Basically I recommend try, just give it a shot. I love doing that because it's time, for myself. I am able to just go. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to any podcast. It's just like very relaxing time because you're just on your own, Then we're gonna talk about indoor versus outdoor photo shoots, but firstly let's focus on the gear. So, over the time I realized that I need the upgrade. And because this one wasn't enough, because I wanted to be able to see in my phone what's going on, because it would improve my photography. So basically what I did, I invested in camera. I'm using currently Canon M50. I think this is the best camera for beginners, because not only it has this flip screen, but also you are able to change lenses. And it's relatively cheap. It's approximately 600 bucks. So it's relatively cheap compared to the value which you get. So, and then also I had to invest in tripod. And then because I wanted to get this depth of field, or you can call it blurry background, I invested in different lenses. It was lens 50mm and also adapter to my camera. So this is the next investment which I bought to improve my self-photography, because the more you learn, the more you see, and then the more you want to achieve. So that's kind of, how it works. Okay, so to sum up, currently I'm using Canon M50. I'm using my cell phone. It's, iPhone SE, and I'm using my tripod plus the lens and adapter lens. It's 50mm lens. So I'm gonna put all the gears in the description below. So but to give you better understanding. So basically now I'm gonna show you the evolution, different photos which you can achieve on iPhone, then on camera, and I used, at the beginning I used just kit lens. The kit lens is 50-45 millimeters lens, so this is what you basically buy, you know, what is included with camera at the beginning if you decide to buy this kit. And then I'm gonna show you the photos which I made with my 50 millimeters lens, and where is the blurry background. Basically this 50 millimeters lens, it's like for portraits and for like face shots, to kind of emphasize like your features. So now maybe let's talk about pro and cons doing photoshoot at home versus outside. You know, in the next video I'm gonna show you like behind the scenes, step by step, what I'm doing and how it works. However, in this photo, I'm just giving like overview of the whole process, so you can have the better understanding. Okay, so let's start from indoor photoshoot. Why is it great? It's great because you know, nobody watches you. You have to be prepared that people are very curious, and I even experienced that, you know, somebody came and asked me to help me. So be prepared. That's why I recommend going somewhere where you can be alone and you can feel comfortable. This is this advantage of taking self-photo shoot at home. So basically it's great because nobody will watch you. However, you need extra equipment besides your camera, tripod and so on. So you need lighting, and I'm using like some cheap lights. I'm gonna put the description, but because I don't even remember. So basically I have 2 lamps, they work fine. So basically I can use them for, you know, for photo shoot as well as video like this one. So secondly, you need backdrop if you decide to take photo shoot like this one, which I'm showing you right now. So you need backdrop, and I'm using, you can choose like material one or seamless paper, and I'm using seamless paper. It's white, however, you know, because of the lighting it looks like gray, and this is what I wanted to achieve. And also you need a stand. On the other hand, if you're doing a photo shoot outside, you don't need lighting, and it's great to, you know, cooperate with the natural light because it's so much easier. However, you have to deal with people, and it might be very difficult and overwhelming when they are watching, you know. So you have to get used to or look for like the places which are empty, or you can always use your garden or your backyard. So this is a great idea. But remember to go to the place where you feel safe and comfortable, because otherwise everything will be shown on your picture, and this is what you don't want to achieve, you know. You want to look relaxed if you are going for this look, you know. So that's what I recommend. Okay, so now let's move to my tips. So first of all, golden hour. Basically, I'm trying to shoot always during golden hours. So it's 1 hour, 1.5 hours before the sunset. Why do I choose golden hour? Because the light is soft and it's very flattering. To show you the comparison, let's take a look at those 2 photos. So one of them, the first one, is taken at the end of January here in Louisiana, around 3 p.m. The second one was taken around 4:30 p.m. and this was the same day. So you see the difference, like on the first one the light is harsh, on the second one is like very flattering, and it's the same place, you know, so you can see the difference. And also in terms of like lighting, it's very important because, you know, I have acne, scars, and you can notice that if the light is very harsh, you're not gonna look good. So and it's not about your skill, it's about the lighting. So pay attention to the lighting, it's very important. And second tip is regarding to checklist. You have to take a lot of things for your photo shoot. So just prepare checklist, what you need, and make sure that you have, you know, you have your gear, you have all the equipment, you have, you know, some powder to like to fix your makeup or lipstick, you have props, and everything is ready because, you know, and also when I take my photo shoot, I change it, I take different clothes because I want to, I am very efficient. So make sure that you have everything and you have your checklist before you go. Let's move to the next tip, which is clawing. Clawing is very important because some clothes look good, some don't. So you have to try and see how it's going, you know. My piece of advice is to just experiment and see what is working for you, you know. Because first of all, take clothes and wear clothes which you're comfortable in, because it's gonna, like, you know, pictures are sometimes very cruel, and if you're gonna look uncomfortable, you're gonna notice that, you know. So this is very important. And the fourth tip, it's about props. I love to use, you know, props because it takes my pictures to the next level. So for example, I'm using a hat or hats, you know. I'm using wreaths, head wreaths. I'm using different like flowers also. And just experiment and see what is working for you. Like, the more interesting outfit, the more interesting landscape, it's gonna look better. So just experiment. The last advice is to just experiment, practice, and learn along the way. So just be patient. You have to understand that it takes time, you know. You have to learn also what is great about self-photography, that in this way you can, you know your best angles, you know which side is better for you, like, you know what kind of position you like. So that's a great journey, and it's also time for yourself, you know. You can just go to the park, you can take your gear. That's why I like taking photos outside, because, you know, it's time to spend with myself, and also I'm surrounded by nature. I can listen to, you know, birds singing, and it's very relaxing. It's very relaxing, and then basically you're a creator. You're creating, you have some idea in your mind, and then you create. So, for example, I made this wreath, you know, just for photo shoot. So it's cool. It's really cool. Just try it, you know. And okay, so now I'm gonna show you like basically the process. Now we're gonna just talk about it, and I will show you some footage, and then in the next video I'm going to show you, as I mentioned, I'm going to show you step by step how it works. So basically, what I do, firstly you have to find the place which you like. Then you set up your frame. Make sure that you like your frame, it looks good. It has to look good without you. So this is very important. Secondly, you set up your camera. In the next video, I'm going to show you behind the scene. However, today I would like to just give you like little overview to help you understand it better. So I'm using this app called Camera Connect. As the name says, it allows me to connect my camera to my phone. So basically in this phone, and I'm gonna record that for you to show you. See how it's getting darker or lighter. Okay, let's go back to 50. And I can also change the focus. So you see now it's focused on my pillow, but let's go back to my face. Okay, so what I do, I just set up the timer. Firstly, I have to set up the frame, make sure that it's what I like. Then I change any settings if it's necessary. I make sure that the focus is on my face, and then I set up the timer for 2 seconds and I hide it somewhere. See? And you have no idea that I'm using that. And then it's ready. It's that easy, you know. So to sum up, it's very important, you know, like that's why I like to use props, because it gives you even better. Like for example, I could put this, you know, put this hat, set up timer and hide it. And here we are, you know, that's so easy. So basically, in the next video, I'm going to show you more like the behind the scene, how it works. However, in the brief, you know, overview, it's like that. Let me think. I think that's it. So basically, just, you know, practice, because this is what improves your skill. You have to just practice. Let yourself time in nature. You know, I'm not taking. Just enjoy this. I'm taking my phone to take my photos. However, I'm not taking any. I'm not listening any podcasts. I'm not listening any books. Just it's me and my, you know, my relaxing time. So I can only I listen to, you know, birds singing, and it's very relaxing. But make sure that you are in the place where it's safe, you feel comfortable, and it's not crowded, because crowded places are the worst. You know, everybody's watching. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find value, please leave a comment and like. It's very great to hear from you. And also, if you want to see more of my photos, please follow me on Instagram, Polished by Kamila. And also you can see more photos, and also you can connect with me, because I would love to see your photos, you know. Just see you soon in the next video. Do widzenia, bye bye. So that's why I started to learn more about taking photos, and I learned this skill. So stop. I'm using this app called Camera Connect. As the, you know, the name says, it allows me to connect my camera to my phone. So basically in this phone, and I'm gonna record that for you to show you. So basically in in my phone I see the whole frame. I'm able to change, you know, ISO, as you see. Okay, let's go to 200. I'm able to see, to change the depth of field, you see here, and also aperture, okay. Aperture. One second. Wait, I'm getting lost. So one more time. So indoor.